Hello, this is Everett Pierce, and today is December the 16th, 2016. It is noon Arizona time. Now, this is duly noted Part 6B, and this is regarding Christmas versus Happy Holidays. Okay, now, we have to elaborate more. Now, I've said many times, I'm not a scholar, I am an author of concepts. Okay, so now what's in the news about this Charlie Brown and what's constitutional, and you don't teach religion in education. And the thing is, I am one of the biggest advocates when it comes to education. I'm very stickler when it comes to education. Okay, but Christmas, like I said in part 1, Merry Christmas. We don't look at people and say, Christmas. No, we say Merry Christmas. Merry means joyful, cheerful, feeling good, feeling happy. Christmas. Okay, so Mary sounds like the name Mary. And then Christ, which is also the name of Jesus. Okay, and they said, well, this is the celebration of Jesus' birthday. Now, we'll just say, if Jesus had two choices, and I'm going to prove this beyond a shadow of a doubt, we hold these truths to be self-evident. If Jesus had a choice, and he says, come to me, celebrate me. Or option B is, Jesus says, why don't you go home to your family? Why don't you go spend time with your brother, your sister, your mother, your brother, your aunt, your uncle? What do you think what choice Jesus would say? I'm not disrespecting or saying don't celebrate people's birthdays. Okay, now, as we know with the story of Jesus, the wise men come to him in a manger, and everything, even animals coming together. That's symbolism 101. In a manger means a home. In terms of evolution, you got to almost put your evolutional glasses on and try to understand the mindset of people back then. Okay, it's people, friends, and family come together. The wise men means like friends. Mary and Joseph, family, animals. It means all walks of life. Let's come together. We have 365 days a year. And we work. Work. Even capitalism knows you take time. You do inventory. It means like football. Take time out. Come together in a home with friends and family of all walks of life. If your neighbor says, hey, I'm Uncle Sam, and he's gone, rest in peace. And he says, I don't have any family here. Can I join you? Absolutely. Come on over. That is what the spirit, at least, we have Thanksgiving, we have Christmas, we have Happy New Year. At what time does people have a timeout? And this involves all nations. We practice unity. We practice family unity. So this goes beyond religion itself. This is an element of humanity. We, all walks of life, have family, have brothers and sisters and mothers and dads. When do we pull back? We say, I'm going to spend time with my brother, my sister. Let's play games. Let's watch football. Let's work together. Even if you don't talk. I mean, of course, it would always help to talk. But part of unity is also practicing it. If you're married, you have to be Mary Jean ing. You say, well, I'm married. And say, okay, you have to put the ing in it. Unity. You have to be practicing unity. So all nations out there, if you join us on this principle. And from what I just presented to you, the wise men come together. Animals, as we've seen it in the manger, in terms of symbolism. Merry Christmas means mother and child come together. It don't sound right when you say Christmas, or do you say, don't say Christmas, you say Mary, Mary, and someone will turn around and think you're calling them. Because Mary sounds like a name of a female, which happens to be the female or the mother of Jesus. Symbolism, come together. We see it as one unit. Family unity. So this thing about Constitution and being protected. Okay, we have to keep certain secular things. Like why do I not have poop on my dinner table? My dinner plate. Some things are not meant to be mixed. But Merry Christmas was intended to be more than just a birthday. It was intended that people understand certain concepts of humanity, human behavior. It is so easy to get wrapped up in your world and working and everything else that you don't take time for yourself. You don't take a time out. And your brother and your sister, and they're like, well, what's wrong with him? He don't want to spend time with me. They're just a slew of things. And then why we see all this dysfunction. We have to reach a higher level of functionality. All nations. Let's practice certain skill sets that has proven itself to be, we hold these truths to be self-evident. It's beyond religion. It is humanity. We are the human race. And we are superior. And you have to include all the pieces, just like the number system, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All the pieces together is what represents superior. You take any one of them out, just like numbers, it's no longer superior. Then you got disruption. Then you got chaos. So let's join. Let's start. Not saying, don't say happy holiday or happy Hanukkah or we're doing this deliberately to offend you. Let's be objective about it. Merry Christmas is saying, let's bring family together. Let's take a time out. My brother or sister may be hurting. Maybe they feel lonely. Maybe they feel segregated. Separation. And that's why we do this. That's why companies take inventory. They take time to pull back to see where they can make the improvements. In terms of people, we the people, we spend time with our friends and family or anyone who wants to celebrate and wants to spend time with us. Maybe people who have lost a whole family because of a car accident. And it's only them. So it's unity, bringing people in. So, as far as violation of the Constitution, humanity, that is not religion. You're talking about the human race. We are superior. We are considered awesome. Wouldn't it make sense that we start acting and start practicing just like football players? When they get out on the field, they make it look easy. But what you didn't see is the hours and hours and hours and hours and days and days and days of conditioning. They have to practice. They have to drill it in. So if we don't have these days, 365 days, you're saying you can't allow at least 3 to 5 days of people to have time out? Give them a little room, get maybe the whole day next. Their belly's full and they relax. And then it's like, then the next day they say, okay, well, we didn't completely finish or resolve this. Or, I just need a little more brother time. I need a little more mother time. Give people a little breathing room. Give them a little time out. This is about humanity. This is not about religion. You think in terms of a higher evolution, God, And you talk about his flock, his children. Well, the thing is, don't they have to come together? Aren't they seen as a unity, a unit? Why are we not practicing this? Why does capitalism have such power? And say, oh, we need that dollar bill. That person, it still has that money. You might get it 12 hours later or whatever system you set up. But if you work hard, you play hard. And you have to preserve unity, family unity, American unity, the world unity. Let's practice it. Then we won't be so quick to be angry and frustrated. We'll be quick to say, hey, let's find a resolve. You know, I understand we have a little difference, but hey, this is what I see that we both have in common. Is family. Wanting to know each other. Feel strong. Feel like we got someone that has our back. Which is another word for allies. You know, that's an awesome feeling. So it's not religion. It's an element of humanity, and especially with Peanuts. And if you look at the cartoon, that's also in the news. He has this little skimpy old tree, and he puts a little ornament on top, and it bows down. And all the Peanut characters come together. You say, oh, that's religious. That's Christianity. No. You got to look beyond that. Be objective. It's about all the characters coming together, showing each other love. And in the tree with symbolism, as it doesn't matter if you're one big fancy tree or a little shrimpy one. It means all walks of life. From the intelligent to the not so intelligent. I mean, all walks of life. And that's what the symbolism. I watched the show, the cartoon, and I loved it. I loved it from that perspective. And a little tree, it's like even though it was a little skimpy, it was of value. Because you start seeing everything in your environment as valuable. You understand it. You value it. How can we ban certain things like that? You want to encourage humanity. You want to encourage people coming together. You want to encourage people a unity. And we see the storyline of Jesus in a manger. Wise men bringing gifts. Okay, well, let's take out the gifts. But it's just the element of people and animals coming together in a manger. It means in a home, a protective, so you can relax and you can enjoy one another. It's not hard. It's not a violation of our Constitution. If the violation of our Constitution is because of humanity, then you might as well just take all the Bill of Rights and Constitution completely out there. Because it tells you have no intention for humanity. You really don't. You say these things and it sounds good, but you truly don't want it. No. It's not a violation. Let's practice humanity. Let's practice coming together. And have companies out there that's going to make it conducive for us to have some time out. It has time out. It does inventory. Allow the workers, we the people, some breathing time, some brother time, some mother time, dad time, uncle time. So that will conclude in this part 6 of Duly Noted. I've seen all sides and said, well, I'm offended at this, I'm offended. If you are offended, it's because you want to be offended. You're not wanting to be objective. You're not wanting to be understanding. It don't matter. You can talk to your blue in the face. They're always going to find something to be offended. And they'll say, I'm offended that you wear that purple shirt. That's against my religion. I mean, I'm not poking fun. I'm not disrespecting any cultures, religions out there. You have to expand. You have to understand people. Be about self-preservation of man, the human race. If Jesus was here today, would he say, celebrate my birth? Or why don't you go home to your family? You haven't talked to your brother in months. Then come to me. Doesn't that make sense? We hold these truths to be self-evident of humanity, not religion, not color, not weight, not height. Just simple, plain unity of family. And then you repair the dysfunction. You're working to a common goal. That's the main objective. So if you're offended, then just get used to it. Open up your mind, being objective. Everyone needs to be forced to be open and try to understand other people. Open up the line of communications. And let's see Christmas more than just a birthday. It is symbolism of people coming together. Of the story has been told, coming together in a manger. Okay, so we'll end it right there on this part B. Part 6B. No, it is not a violation. But if I go in school and I say, like radical, and say, oh, we believe in this, and if you do this, you are capital punch, we kill you. We kill you. Achman, we kill you. Or you get in there and you start talking about Jesus, the crucifix. No, the children are there to learn. The teacher has a job, whether it be psychology or sociology or history. They're there to teach, and the students are there to learn. If they want religion, that's why they have Sunday schools. That's why they have Sunday masses. If you want to teach it, you bring them there. Then they are strictly focusing on that particular religion. But when it comes to basic knowledge, basic teaching of our children. So if you say, well, peanuts, with our children, don't you want to teach them humanity? Don't you want to teach them a pledge of allegiance to your nation that brings about freedom and opportunities and fairness? And you say, Merry Christmas. It's saying one day a year, there's Thanksgiving, is that we're going to take time out. This is about family. This is about their brother and sister. No, it is not religion. It's about humanity. And I think that pretty much sums it up. Merry Christmas, everyone. And a freaking awesome New Year.